Look around here. We are in a very old forest. In Europe you can find not many places like these. It looks very old and ancient. As you know that the majority of the trees they were planted here in Europe in the 1960s. But I think that these trees must be from the 1900s, I think. It's a very old forest. We continue our journey. And I think that this concrete must have been a part of the water supply system. You know that back until the 1960s this area was much more developed, but now it became completely abandoned. It's an abandoned creek, as you can see. 1920s there were fields for shepherds and for grey cows. They brought them up here to the mountains in the springtime, but since the agriculture started to the agriculture was no longer 1960s, these new trees were planted next to this old forest. I think that this place must have been a forest since the ancient times, and it was not destroyed like other places. Look at this. These tracks are still frozen. In the nights it can be still very cold. Should be about -8°C, but now it's +6. As you know that nowadays the temperature can be it can change very quickly. In the night it can be -10, but in the day it can be +10°C. So it's a consequence of the climate change. Look at that tree. It looks very ancient. It must be from the 1700s, I think. You know that this area was used by hunters back then, and they gathered by that tree. And in the field later on, they used in the 19th century as a shepherd's plain. They came up with the livestock in the winter, after the winter time, the spring, and they used this place. That's why they have fireplaces. They still remain from the 18th century. You can find similar places in Northern Europe. It's a very interesting place. Now it's abandoned. Ice can be still found in the forest.